Welcome everyone to another live stream. My usual fun here of regular expression, inventing regular expressions, magically sparkling regular expressions out of my Unix keyboard's fingertips here. The other day we started to implement optional dependencies, long overdue, 15 years overdue. And last night, which by the way, work magically, a magical treat. I knew I should have done it. In retrospect, it probably would have been one of the most important things to do. It makes life so much easier. The only problem is I didn't finish it, right? And I kind of sort of forgot a little bit, because last night I rebuilt here quite some stuff on the latest and greatest T2 build to test it a little bit before shipping. And updates yesterday's discovered crazy Wix widgets, resource compiler, reading all desktop file dependencies. So I wanted to actually compile here the Wix widgets packages, and then I only realized, oops, I didn't finish optional dependencies, because now what happened right now, I rebuilt all the stuff, and actually all the just recently invented optional dependencies are not in there. So let's finish that quickly with, of course, the power of regular expression. Of course, regular expression, what every programmer should know. I maintain mini-SED from Eric S. Raymond, but I even gave a talk here in New Thinking Network 15 or so years ago in Berlin. So to summarize that regular expression, short in regex or regexp, probably mostly regex. Who's using regexp? Anyway, sometimes referenced as a rational expression. Who is saying that? What nonsense is there on Wikipedia? Anyway, is a sequence of characters that specify a matching pattern in text. Usually such patterns are used for string search algorithms, for find and replace in your Unix, in your text editor, in your programming. Hopefully not PHP or Python, more like Ruby or other scripting, right? The concept of regular expression began in the 1950s when the American mathematician Stephen Cole Kleene, also inventor of the Kleene star operator, formalized the concept of regular language. They came into a common use of Unix text processing utilities, such as SED, streaming editor, and other editors like this. There are slightly different syntaxes for good old-fashioned Unix, POSIX, Perl, and whatnot, and different variations, GNU extensions and stuff. So what we do with that is, by the way, I hope, okay, only there. So what we need to do is, we in T2 have our metadata here, our text readable metadata in what other distribution stores binary data. We intentionally have this here, our ADM, depths, flists, checksums. Also, yes, I have transitioning, yes, I know MD5 sum, but the thing is, I didn't want to break compatibility. It's not the most important for another day. Yes, I know. Anyway, so let's do dependencies. Because the thing is, normally I try to do everything instantly, like yesterday, PS3. 3 years, do it instantly 3 years later. Finish, like usually I try, well, PS3 is complex, right? Also Linus Torvalds and their Linux kernel gang friends break stuff faster than I can fix it. And good morning, everyone. But yeah, what I mean with that is usually I try to finish stuff, well, at least my stuff, not Linux kernel stuff, like the same day or so, or night, because otherwise you forget. I already have a 600 line to-do file. Because even in this case, I have forgotten it, right? So the reason I didn't finish it instantly the other day, we have here dep, or how do we call this, desk E, right? Adding dependencies. So we have that here. And the reason I couldn't instantly finish that is because this was not the best way programmed here 15 years ago or 20. Maybe not even by me, but that doesn't matter. Could also have been me. And so here we are adding the dependencies. Let's maybe build something for visualization purposes and take a look. Good morning, happy Friday. Love regex, so vital for everyday work. Yeah, exactly, and too many people knew that, right? Most Linux people, of course, know it. Wouldn't surprise me if most Windows developers actually don't know the most about them or use them. So, okay, so this is still... So I believe this shell stuff has something to do with the QEMU serial console. Okay, no, this is in some strange... Okay, no, it's really in some strange... Nah, that is really unfortunate. Anyway, so this is some QEMU, whatever, interaction. Need to actually debug that. So dependencies text, I wanted to see what's this style. So what are we working with? Okay, this has already Lua in there. So the reason that this is challenging, or it's not really challenging, it's just not super the most trivial. So why that it can be... Is this really... It's not even... Oh no, it's 85. Okay. Not touch it necessary, is that the cache file that we want to create, is it create cache, is running, so this runs after that and out of, not inside the build sandbox, and we simply don't have the information anymore. So also I didn't quite realize for the last 10 years, or 15, when we created this at Rock Linux 20 years ago, I didn't realize the duplication of metadata. So in retrospect, what we probably should do eventually, maybe later, I mean, I finally want to continue more with my microkernel. I'm not the most thrilled like 2024 and first changing all incompatible, backward compatibly breaking stuff. I need to think about how I want to do that, because the problem is we have var IDM. So not only, I mean, I wanted for 15 years, I wanted to, or did I remove checksums already? Or maybe I, okay, at least checksums. In good old fashioned times, we also had here checksums, which are already removed. And next, of course, we need to replace MD5 sums with SHA sums. But that will break installer and other maintenance tools, which is why I should have done it for 10 years, but never did because compatibility. And then also dependencies. So we have here dependencies, and that is totally duplicated with cache. So I think we should get rid with cache. So probably we should make, because cache is kind of optional and not really used except for the package, source packages. So I think we probably should get rid of cache. We should get rid of dependencies, because all the dependencies information is also in the cache files. And like basically we should, I think we should transition dependencies to cache and just drop dependencies entirely. But that is for another day. And that is why this was the other day not the easiest, because here we create the dependencies and then out of the build syntax we just SED the cache. And I had to think a little bit, so it's always good to sleep a day about that. Because the other day I was thinking, so we somehow need to get this into here. And I think the way I do, I finally, like basically after realizing last night that I've still not done it. Because the day I did this, I was thinking to, dependencies. Because I also don't like the file format. Like if I've no idea why I've done it like this, that the package name is prefixed there. This is extremely stupid. In retrospect, this makes no sense. I mean, maybe we should make a T225 edition in a year and make it incompatible with the previous versions, because like basically all the metadata is a little bit annoying. Maybe someone did this, maybe Claire. I don't know which other people were. I mean, it's 20 years ago. Not sure if I was involved with this decision. But looking back 20 years later, whoever's decision process this was, it is stupid because the package name is already here in the file, right? It's already Lua. Like you're already working with the metadata for Lua. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's probably not even the most used. So the only benefit is like if you cat something, you have like, even if you grep would prefix it, right? Normal grep versions would prefix the matches with the file name. So this is similar to grep prefixes to the file name, but it's like totally superfluous and just annoying. So the other day I was thinking like, should we mark optional dependencies here, just breaking this a little bit? But I think in retrospect it's maybe a little bit silly. So what I will probably do is I will probably now just put, breaking it slightly differently. Basically, I mean, theoretically I should check, I mean, maybe I mean, maybe even that will break the installer. I mean, yeah, so what I wanted to do is add this here. But actually, maybe this breaks the installer more than... Actually, maybe in retrospect, it's not even the best choice. Maybe I should put it here after all. Maybe we should remove that up to the colon for backward compatibility for stuff that breaks it on a colon. And put up there, maybe that's what... Maybe we... So yeah, that's also the thing, right? Development's not always straightforward. The other day I thought I'd do it like this. Then this morning I woke up after realizing last night that no, the optional dependencies obviously do not work. But now working on this, like, and this is also why management decisions are usually stupid, right? Or in my opinion, always, software should not entirely be designed top-down. That only always results in garbage software architecture, because most managers or high-level architecture, even if I as a high-level architect would think like, this is amazing, and then the developer sits there like you, what were you thinking, bloody manager? Even I, right, the other day I do it like this, and one day later I wake up like, maybe better do it like this, then implementing it here like, like, okay, maybe this breaks stuff even more. I mean, maybe, although it looks more breaking, maybe this breaks this less, because most tools for sure ignored the content. I mean, we could even leave that there, but if we change it now already, I mean, the problem is that I could read the mine installer code. We could also build one package, and I think I implemented. I mean, I can later still change it a little bit around. Like, maybe this is like those people who are watching. But yes, this is active software development, right? It's not always you thought this, and it's often, right? You think something halfway through, you start to do it like you, that is just annoying. Okay, maybe we do it then like this. So we try, right? We prototype this in our life. This means a little bit regular expression, which is, so I wanted to substitute this a little bit around. Maybe we do it slightly different, but still regular expression. What do we have here? Then packages. Disk, here was the other. But yeah, always do some brainstorming, prototyping, at least 5 minutes or so, or 10, before you start something. So we have here x package x. So yeah, maybe so. So the only thing then, so we could use opt here and not x package. And where do we, so the only thing then, the sorting here doesn't work. Where are the other? Here is that, here we org that for whatever reason. Iterate over red files list. String instance in. So basically removing that here. If we, okay, maybe we leave. I always don't find this overly, like, maybe we touch this a little bit now, because this old-fashioned 80-line thing, a little bit like I rather prefer. I mean, look at that, everyone. I don't even have the widescreen display. I mean, this is a 15-year-old. Like, can you write state-of-the-art software with old hardware? Yes, that is a probably. Yeah, 15 year easily. NEC, PA, multisync, PA, 24, 1W, whatever, 24 inch. But hey, 19 to 10. Anyway, so we need to fix the sorting here. So this breaks the sorting. How do we do that? We could also, so the sorting, we do sorting to remove duplicates also, right? So this will probably del pattern, dependencies pattern, sort unique. So yeah, we will have multiple, like easily hundreds, like each file access will probably have one entry here. So maybe we leave that there. Oops. Sort this, maybe we do the optional dependencies here later. And also I noticed the other day, where is even add? We have here add or, how did I do? Ah, right, we didn't implement it yet, we had only add here. Okay, you know what? Let's do that in 2 passes. Let's add them here all. Ah, wait, this also introduced a bug. Because this, okay, cool. 2 days ago I created a bug here, only realized it now. Because we added all as optional. This was, yeah. Because we passed here add and opt and then marked everything optional. So yeah, go figure. Even fixed the bug while doing that. I also realized this, did this or did this not? Something I saw recently resulting in, oh no, we sort this here, right? Ah, right, or no? I saw somewhere duplicated dependencies. Anyway, maybe I misremember that. Okay, so we sort this. So we add everything, we sort everything, and then let's mark optional dependencies at the end. Basically, actually this does not really solve what I... I wanted to, okay, this also... Yeah, sometimes this stuff is tricky, right? So I wanted to mark everything, but the... Oh, wait. Oh, no, we added both? Oh, no, because I just... Oh, no, it should... No, it works like this. I just thought this doesn't work because then we get... We might not have them all in, but no, we added them here. Right, we have... This list is inclusive. We added them there. They should not disappear except with a delete pattern, which should theoretically not delete something. I mean, we could... Oh, you know what? We could theoretically remove dependencies as requested by the packages. You know what? Maybe we should actually do that first. Groups are not yet used, and it's not easy here. Del pattern. For all the stuff, del pattern. I think we should first delete and then explicitly add. That makes more sense. Otherwise, if we explicitly add something, it might still accidentally get removed by some delete pattern. So this probably makes more sense. Delete. Also, by the way, we don't need to assign it like that. So this list is inclusive. We added that. That's for sure there. And then here optional. And also we don't need this excessive dots there that already triggered me the other day. I removed this in most visible things. This, like a pro tip, don't add random noise there. Like don't add dots and ellipses, and it's like, it's just stupid. And then we simply sed that. I mean, it's not the most efficient to do this again and again, but then this is not performance critical and not the most anyway, just in place. If you would have hundreds, you could generate one regex. I mean, we could actually do that here, to be fair. Like we could simply go through there, concatenate them all with an OR operator, but let's keep it stupid simple. Like basically pre-major optimization is the death of OR code readability. So sed in place, substitute. Also we need to expand that. Substitute everything, basically column, because not to overmatch, right? But if we only had match X, this would overmatch, right? If we would have Lua and Lua JIT, then we would match Lua, right? So this is why we need to match precise, not beginnings and stuff. This is why match to, oh wait, it's also wrong. match to end of line. We need, oh, I think this works without escaping because there is no alphanumerical behind the dollar for making it a variable. I think this just works, right? Yeah, it just works. And so mark this opt, like basically, so yeah, opt, and then all the match, that is ampersand here. So that should probably work. Did I do this hopefully in the right file? Let's build something with optional dependency. What would we have for that? Something small. What would be small? Sudo has pen. No, Kmod has quite some. So let's test if that works. And all right, wait, this does not yet fully work. It's only half of the work. Oops. I mean, we could debug that with keep source and look into there. So create cache is here. We still need to SED the dependencies here. What do we do here? If debug and file. Okay, here we translate. Okay, so here we change that from matching. So here we match everything not colon to dep. So we simply change that from substitute. So we just changed that. So actually there is no package name. Previously there was a package name, we just removed it. So substitute opt colon. I mean, we don't really need to overmatch that because, or yeah, because package. I mean, we could strictly match that. Doesn't actually might be beneficial for performance to anchor that to the beginning, or not might, should be in most implementations. Or not most, should be in all implementations. So opt, match that to opt, and so substitute comma opt comma to brackets opt, and then new expression, anything just being empty, everything left empty to dep. Beginning colon wait, and here we should not forget there was a space, right? So that without space to opt without space, empty colon, and probably should be alright for these last words. Normally we use, of course, emerge, but emerge probably doesn't have no clear source. Clear, clean, clear, whatever. That might work. Let's see. Actually, we can simply look at the result. No. Oh wait, this also actually, we didn't want a colon there. Okay, this does not yet work. One bug already found, we didn't want a colon there. First bug, but it also doesn't yet work. Actually, the opt is in here. Somehow this is not. Did we not sort it? Sort unique. Where's our sorting sort unit? Ah, we sort this instantly in here. That explains the thing. Here, then I guess. Sort doesn't have in place. Apparently not. Okay, then. New, like you do. And then sort you, move new to that, and then basically cut that at the end, right? Oh no, I just deleted that. Very clever. That was sort build dependencies. Where did I had that? Oh, there. var ADM. Why is this in var ADM? Why is this not a... Are we in the root for some reason? Good. Var ADM dependencies X package. I would copy and paste that if that would work. But, var ADM dependencies X package. It's a little bit annoying if copy and paste doesn't work in your terminal. So yeah, that's probably it. Then we can rebuild. The problem is I now rebuilt quite some stuff. Still doesn't work. That's why we test something. Var logs kmod. No, it's marking optional. That here's var ADM dependencies. That is why I usually don't. Var ADM depend. Oh, that makes sort you. Yeah, copy and paste. I need to debug why this breaks in QEMU console D. Then depend. Then what? I thought there was a typo. is a directory. Ah, where did I X? Ah, X package is it? X package. Yeah, staring at the stuff for years. Eventually, probably need holiday. So that's basically it then for this video. I will unfortunately have to rebuild some stuff again, just to get caches with optional dependencies marked. Okay. Yeah, this looks a bit, yeah, but it is what it is. Basically, we transitioned useless package name to useful metadata. We could use it for other stuff. I guess eventually we should rework this more. This is probably the lowest, after thinking about this for 2.5 days. The lowest hanging fruit. Yeah, this works now. Opt. What else do we have here? Should here not be one more? Ah, there, opt, there. Okay, that works a treat. As usual, a little bit error prone to show scripts this together. Yeah. Oh, there's also excessive new line. I thought, or type disk E. Where do I have probably some? No, what have I done there? Was there not just some reddish? Did I look at this wrong? Okay, fine, whatever. Finished. Optional cache dependencies. Open. Finished optional dot cache dependencies. Something like that, I guess. And then, unfortunately, at least what I think basically rebuild everything I had built last night. Thankfully, that's epic thread grouping 1750x, so that doesn't take too long. Cut delimiter that field 2. Cut delimiter dot field 1. Emerge force. Any of that is all. Why is this not? Cyrus 2 and following, and also tabs none, just what I give it. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed to learn something. And then we kindly, yeah, some little bit rebuild of last minute Wix widgets, resource compiler, dependency nonsense, normalization. And obviously, the other thing is, of course, it was overdue, right? I needed that ASAP for our data AI to update packages with valid optional marked package metadata. And for every contributor, just the other day, new T2 user sent in a new package, libray or so. And yeah, basically every newly sent in cache would then not be perfect. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, learned something. Have a good day and night. Do awesome things, and I hope to see you soon for all the next fun stuff to come.